Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Funtime Crafts 24/7. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I have this little card that I want to recreate with you guys. It's similarly, it's a 5.5 by 5.5 inch card, weight, top folding with a fun little white panel inside. Have a happy day, super cute. This uses the Best Wishes paper collection, this one here. And also the Happy for Banners stamp set, this one here. This is a great little set. It has a coordinating die that goes with it. It's from the Stamps of Life. So is the paper pad. The paper pad's from Stamps of Life as well. Super cute. 6x6 papers. And I think you can actually still buy this on the website. But there's a couple things that we're going to change on this one, though, because I was playing around with the different, like, colors and stuff, and I had already put this card together. And I thought, I like it, but there's just something, it needs a little tweaking. And so I was playing around with the different colors to stamp it in, and, like, how thick the white border should be and stuff like that. And so this is the just about the same. The colors are just about the same, but I added green to this one, to the wreath. Oh, and this uses, oh, that's funny, the new Stamps of Life Holly Wreath to Stamp set here. This is the September Stamp Club set from Stamps of Life. And then there's matching dies if you're in the Die Hard set. We're not using that today. We're actually going to just use the circle die. We're going to use some circle dies. We're going to use the Stamps of Life stitched. Actually, I don't think so. Okay, so this one here was cut with these dotted dies that I got off of Amazon. And the size of them are... The largest one is actually a really great size. It's actually about 4.5 inches, roughly. On the largest one. I used the second one to cut this one out, and then this one here was cut with, and this one as well was cut with the largest Stamps of Life stitched circle die. And I don't know, I want to test it with this one here, and then we can always cut it down because this one's smaller. So anyhow, so this is stamped in the same fashion as this one, used with some similar colors, but I added green to it instead. This one has more of a yellowy fall color arrangement, and then I added these fun little bumpy pearls on there from the Stamps of Life, these here. And I thought that came out really cute, but I actually like it colored up with a little shimmer, a Spectrum Noir shimmer pen, and the Sea Breeze for the berries. And then I was going to glossy accent those. But then when I was playing around with it as well, I actually really like this one. Took the green out of it and stamped it in brown instead. And I also clear embossed over the top of it as well. And I think I like this color assortment better. But I think I'm going to add yellow to brighten it up just a little bit more and make it a bit more fun, because I like the brightness of that this color adds, but I'm actually going to make it yellow instead. And so I think that's, but I think I'm going to cut it this large. I don't know, because I really like this one. We're going to see, but we're going to recreate it and we're going to see. But hang on one second. Okay, here we go. And I had to let Buddy in. He was at the door. He has his good boy color on today because he decided that he is big enough. He wants to jump up on the counter and grab the zucchini off the counter. And yeah, he got in a little bit of trouble this morning. He had this giant zucchini in his mouth and he's like running around the house with it. I'm just like, what in the world? Finally dawned on me, oh, you jumped on the counter and got that. What a donut. Oh, puppies, I tell you. So let's get started here. And let's see. What are you doing? Go find your papa. Okay, so what we need to do to get started is you need a piece of chocolate. You're also going to need, this is Stamps of Life cardstock. It's a really great weight. You're going to need these two papers out of the paper pad. And we're going to start by cutting our cardstock down to 5.5 by 11. We're going to go ahead and keep it the length of it, but we're going to cut the width down to 5.5. And that's what's going to give us our card base. Let's see. And then we're going to score this. And, oh, I need a piece of white cardstock as well. I think I used up all my white cardstock. So let's get the scoreboard. Okay, I grabbed a couple pieces of white cardstock as well. Okay, so we're going to score this at, on the 11 side, we're going to score it at 5.5. And we are going to give this a really nice crease, like so. There we go. And there's our card base. And we're going to keep it at the top folding. And there we go. So now what we need to do is take our, oh, you're going to need another piece of chocolate brown too, because that's what we're going to mat our top designer paper on. And so this one, so keep your cutting board out, or your trimmer out. And let's see, the first one is going to be the triangle, and this one is going to be cut down 5.25 by 5.25, like so, and 5.25. That's going to be our first mat. Whoops. And it's going to go like that. And look how nice that looks. That's so pretty. And then our second one is going to be, I think I came down to 5. The brown cardstock is going to be, oh, it's 4.5 by 4.5. So you need another piece of brown cardstock that is going to be 4.5 by 4.5. And so you can see the back, the pattern on the back layer, because that's so fun, you know. 4.5 by 4.5. See what that, oh yeah, there we go. That looks great. So then the top layer there, this blue leafed one, is going to be 4.25 by 4.25. So let's take that. 4.25 by 4.25. And that's going to be our top mat. Yep, there we go. Like this. There we go. And so then we could actually go ahead and, oh, okay, and so then the inside, let's use our trimmer again one more time. Our trimmer is gonna, our inside panel is gonna be 5.25 by 5.25. So you have a white panel to write on. And then let's go ahead and glue all this down. And I'm just going to use some art glitter glue. This is a well-loved bottle. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so top folding, and then I put them to where my triangles are like that, and then center it on my card base. Looks awesome. And then we'll pop this guy right in the center. This is a fun one. This was inspired actually by by Carol Pope and some of the design team members. They made some really pretty fall cards with the new wreath. And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to make fall cards. So that's where this one was inspired from. And there we go. Look how fun that is, right? Okay, so let's pop this back on our glue. It's a little pin for a glue bottle. And now the next step is to stamp and emboss our little wreath there. Our wreath, we're going to stamp and emboss that on some white. And I think this actually piece will work perfectly for that purpose. So I got my little stamparatus here. You're going to need probably a stamping tool, although I have to say that I did do this, and I took the stamp off, washed it, and then realigned it, and that worked well too. So if you don't have a stamping tool, it's actually really easy to line back up again to put the clear embossing on top. So I don't have any brown embossing powder, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my stamp, and I'm going to stamp it in the Stamps of Life chocolate brown, this wreath right here. And again, this was the Stamps of Life Holly to Wreath stamp set, this month set. We're just going to pop it on here. Wait, let's actually just go right in the center. Actually, if I save space, and I'm going to test out my theory on the larger die from the ones I got off of Amazon. This is I think this is a 4 1/4. No, this has to be a 4. No, that is. It's a 4. This is a 4-inch circle, is what this is. And so there's enough room to cut that. So let's go ahead and stamp it there. We're going to stamp it in chocolate brown. Let's see. And my Stamparatus actually has misty corners in it. My Sweet Petunia. They're the corner aligners, though, for the misty stamping tool is what I'm using in here. They're little magnetics to help you kind of line everything back up and hold it out from the corner so you can get a better stamped image. So let's grab our chocolate here, Stamps Love chocolate, and I'm just going to ink up my stamp here. And the stamping tool is nice because if you want to make it darker, you can. I really just liked how this color worked the best. You can actually really see all the petals and stuff. And it goes with our chocolate brown base. There we go. Oh, it looks like... I think this is actually good enough for now. Let's go ahead and wipe that off, and then we'll emboss it. Okay, so I'm just going to wipe my stamp off so I can put my Versamark ink on the top of it and clear emboss over my chocolate. And I like to, after I wash the stamp off, if I'm going to reuse it, stamp it on some copy paper or scratch paper. And it helps kind of dry the stamp. And that is so that you don't get blurred lines, especially if you're doing another ink color. It keeps them all crisp. And so then I just have this Versamark ink here. It's just a watermark stamp pad. It's clear, and it holds embossing pad around really well. And so we're just going to make sure we get a lot on there. The pad is inked up, or the stamp is inked up really well on the whole thing. And then we're going to and the trick to these Stamparatus stamping tools I found is to get a perfect impression and in the same spot every time. On the side that your lid hinges that you're using, if you hold it in a little bit as you're pushing it down. As you go to lay the lid down to stamp, if you hold it in, you get a perfect impression stamped multiple times every time in the same spot. That was a bit of a learning curve when I first got this, but this is my favorite stamping tool. I really hope they make a 12 by 12 of this. Because I love it so much. And there's so many mixed media projects you could do with it. Why does that look like it's stamped? It doesn't look like there's anything on there. Was I talking too much? I would not put that past me. I don't know. Doesn't look like there's anything on there. Sometimes it does that though, like you can't tell there's anything on there. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now let's get some scratch paper. I got my clear embossing powder. This is just Recollections clear. I probably should have used my anti-static powder tool on it, but oh, that looks great. That'll do it just fine. Okay, one sec. Let's actually put this back before I spill it everywhere. And then this is going to be a little loud because I have to heat the, I just have this Wagner embossing tool, this heat gun. It works great. This was a Jennifer McGuire tip. And if you heat it up, it works much better and it goes quicker and you don't distort the paper as much. It helps it to, it doesn't curl as bad. So here, let's, hi buddy. Hi. And then as soon as you see it changing color, move your heat gun over to a new part. Just keep following it around as it's melting, and then you won't have a tendency to burn the embossing powder and make it go janky, because sometimes if you overheat it, it like melts into nothing. There we go. And oh wait, buddy here. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, just a sec. Okay, I'm back. And it looks like it did pretty good as far as heating it up and stuff. Okay, so let me clean up some of this stuff. And we're going to use our Spectrum Noir shimmer pens for this part. And but let me get some of this stuff cleaned up. Oh, hold on one sec. Okay, so I got some stuff cleaned up here and ready to color this fun little wreath in. And what I have are these Spectrum Noir shimmer pens. So I'm going to use Harvest Moon, Solar Red. I'm going to use Moonlight. I'm going to use Smoked Quartz. It's a fun little dark brown color. I'm going to use Biscuit. But I'm actually going to use Biscuit and Moonlight together as one. And then I'm going to use Moonlight separately. Because it seemed like I really liked this color combination the best, but it looked really good with yellow in it too. So, and I know that from when I was coloring it. And so, because of the embossed detail, this is fun. So if you were watercoloring this or any, like doing any kind of liquid, like if you were using your, like these glaze pens on it or something, the embossed detail actually works really good to hold the liquid in, your ink or whatever in. And so that's the nice thing about this is you can keep it in the little leaf portion or the berry portion, whatever you're coloring. It makes it work really nice. And so you actually want to shake these up. So I'm just going to fill in all my little embossed leaves and whatnot. Let's see. I think I want a little... Yeah, see, don't you think this needs yellow? I think that yellow was really nice. So let's do one here, and then we'll go over it with the biscuit color. Make it a little orangey. See, that looks really good. And then we'll add a little dark brown. This smoked quartz color. Yeah, and it needs a touch of that. And then, oh, and then I was going to use, that's right, and then I used this sea breeze color to color the berries in. So let's see what that looks like. Yeah, look how pretty. Oh, I like it. I like it. Let's see, so we need a little red, a little solar red here. I'm going to do this one up here too. If you get out of the lines, it's okay. You don't really notice it. It's fine. Try not to though, you know, because it's always nicer. Look at that. How pretty. Ooh, a little yellow. Oh, I should have swapped those two. I try to alternate too, like where the different colors are as well. Actually, let's do that one with the little biscuit on top of it, and then we'll do a yellow one up further. Yeah, and then we'll do this next one yellow. And then throw a little chocolate in there. Yeah, that looks cool. And then where, I think I'll add a chocolate one in the middle right here. Chocolate, this is actually smoked quartz, but it looks like chocolate. And then we'll add, let's add another, we need a little orange one here, so let's add, throw a little sea biscuit on top of that moonlight. And then we'll do the upper one, the solar red. Yeah, there we go. That looks fun. I really like the chocolate brown embossed. Better than I do the tangerine. The other one I stamped in tangerine and embossed the clear over the top of it. Yeah, that's pretty. Let's do a little moonlight. One there. And then we'll do a little sea biscuit on this one. Right here. Makes it a fun little fall orangey color. Add some more of this fun little blue color. Our little sea breeze. Now we need some red. Oh, whoops. Sometimes these shimmer pens get a little bit liquidy, like you can see the little white or little red specks. Especially this red one likes to, it doesn't need shaking at all. It likes to do its little thing there. So we'll do a little chocolate brown or smoked quartz. And we'll do a little bit of the harvest moon. Let's see, let's do a little bit of the, we'll make this one a moonlight with the sea biscuit on the top. And then we'll just make this one a moonlight. Let's put our little sea biscuit on here. Color with some sea breeze, our little berries. Yeah, I think I like this combo the best. Yeah, that looks really fun. Okay, so now I think let's do we need a little chocolate. So I think we'll do a little chocolate. Smoked quartz, rather. And then we'll do a little solar red. And I'm not shaking this one up at all because it's like having a propensity to just want to drip out. So we'll do a little harvest moon. And then we'll do a little moonlight there. And then we'll put the sea, put the biscuit over the top of that one. Yeah, these Spectrum Noir shimmer pens make it really easy to put these together. Or not put them together, but to color them up. Yeah, how fun is that? Oh, it's so pretty. Isn't that just beautiful? And they got such a pretty shine to them. Pretty little shimmer. Let's go ahead and color our little berries in. And these are not perfect, as you can tell. I got little mistakes here and there, but they're so pretty you just overlook it. Alright, you need a harvest moon there now. There we go. We'll do a little yeah, I do like the yellow that's added in this one. Yeah, that actually worked out really nice. Let's do a chocolate brown. Just alternating between where all the colors are, and hopefully they're not all touching each other. Is the hoop. Let's see, we need another one with sea biscuit on the top. And let's do a little harvest moon over there. And a red one. Oh yeah, look at that. Oof. I wonder if the nib loosens up or something to make them like want to come out so fast. That's so interesting. That one's in the middle. I say we do this one, the little moonlight one. Almost done, just a few more. Should this be a... Let's, I think that should be a chocolate. Let's see. That should be the one with the sea biscuit on the top. And should that be a harvest or a chocolate? Should this be chocolate? This outside one maybe should be chocolate, and then that'll be a harvest moon. That looks cool. Yeah, we'll do harvest moon. Yeah, that looks fun. There we go. And sea breeze the rest of the berries. I thought some glaze on top of those berries would be fun too. But look how pretty. And I think this one actually looks better with the added yellow in there. I think that actually looks really cool. Oh gosh, I don't know. Tell me what you like better down in the comments below. Okay, but let's cut it out with this one. No. Let's see, are we in there? Let's see, we're all in there. I've got my little big kick here. And I'm just going to pop it on there. But I'm actually going to take my copy paper, fold it in half, and pop it on the top. So that way I don't get shimmer pin everywhere. And run it through. And see what this looks like on the top of the card. There we go. And this is with the big Amazon dotted circle die. That looks pretty cool, right? Okay, so let's see what we like. That one? Or this one? I think I like this size better. Hang on, I'm gonna go ask John. Okay, John said he liked this one better. But we have to ink the edge up on it. So here, let's pan out a little so I have room. I like this one. So this is the large stitched, if you like that one better, of the Stamps of Life stitch dies. This one is the one that's on Amazon, and it's a 4.5 inch circle dotted. Like, the detail in it's the dotted. And then what I did was I inked up, I just took the chocolate brown Stamps of Life stamp pad, and then I just touched it to the edge to accent that edge and give it definition. You want to be careful though, because like doing this makes that really wet, and so you get it on your hands. There, and that looks cool. Yeah, that looks cool. And now we need our little banner sentiment, so we actually still need that. And you need a small scrap of paper, and you need the banner, Happy for Banner set. We're going to use the Have a Happy Day. I love that sentiment because you can use it for anything. You can actually just leave it in your stash, this card, and then use it for anything. Whether it's a birthday, congratulations, or whatever, because you can just write the message inside. You could be a thinking of you as well. You know, anything. Which makes it super fun. And I'm just going to stamp it. Chocolate brown. Ooh, pretty. And then we're going to use our little die. And this is just a matching die, and this is called Happy for Banner. The Happy for Banner die. And then I'm just going to tape this down so that way it doesn't shift. And cuts it out nice and even all the way around. Use my little big kick here. A small cutting plate. And then I'm going to pop this sentiment up on dimensionals. And you know me, I love my Stampin' Up! Dimensionals because these are fabulous and stick to anything. And it being chocolate brown, you don't have to worry about seeing the dark on there. I have to order some new ones. White ones. I've been lazy and haven't done that. There we go. And then I have some of these Stamps of Life gingham, ginger snap gingham bows in my stash, so I was going to use one of these. I like this little bow down here. And then I'm just going to use dimensionals for that. So let's go ahead and glue all this down. Let's see, I need my art glitter glue. Looks about even, right? Okay, and then I'm just going to use my scratch paper, yeah, to press on the top of it. So I don't get shimmer pen all over me and everywhere else. Hey, that looks pretty good. Alright, so let's put our little sentiment on there. That looks cute, right? And then we'll put some little Stampin' Up, or I put some little glue dot adhesives on the back. And these are Glue Dot brand. And they work pretty good. You might want to put a little art glitter glue as well. To make sure it adheres for duration, long period. But this will hold it in the immediate time. Okay, we'll put a little art glitter glue on the back. We'll pop that right there. How cute is that? Oh, that's darling. Okay, and let's see. And then we were going to put a little bit of the glossy accents on there. This stuff here. And this stuff's nice because it actually dries pretty quick. And we're going to put this on the berries. And I didn't do that on any of the other ones. But this likes to clog the tip. So almost every time I use it, I have to run the pen, straight pen in the top of it a couple of times, and then it'll flow. Oh yeah, that'll be fun. And then these will dry crystal clear with the blue pretty shimmer in the middle. The little sea breeze shimmer in the middle. Oh, how fun. So if you just left it and didn't put the dimensionals on the top, this actually would be a fun card, and you could get it out pretty quick in the mail. There it is. Pretty fun. There's the card. How cute is that, right? Super fun. All right, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you have a terrific week. Thanks for hanging out. Until next time, happy crafting. Bye-bye.